Today I'm here to talk about how we can improve workplace communication through a structured feedback check-in system. So first of all, have you ever felt unsure about what your supervisor really expected from you, only to later realize you misunderstood the task? So that's something that happens quite often. And when it does, it can create stress, frustration, and tension between the employee and the supervisor. So based on both my experience with as an RA and as a person that worked in a dance studio and also my research, I've seen that unclear expectations can make people second guess themselves or hold back from interacting in their workplace when they feel like they're not being heard or they're not meeting the expectations. They started having certain attitudes that's not good for the workplace. So that's why today I'm here to propose a simple solution, which is a structured feedback check-in system, which is mostly to make sure that everyone has the same expectation and knows what is going on, basically. So let's start with the issue. In many workplaces, employees often receive very vague and incomplete structures. So they're not exactly sure what's going on. So when communication breaks it down, it leads to mistake, waste of time, or even duplicated work. But most importantly, it damages the trust between among the team members. And I had a situation when I was working with a group of dancers back in Brazil. This group of dancers, they started reversing, not knowing exactly what the vision of the choreographer for the final performance looked like. And without clear directions, the dancers practiced hours, only to realize that at the end, that was not exactly what the choreographer wanted for the final project. So that was a lot of hours down the drain. They didn't actually use a lot of what they practiced for. And that wasn't their fault. It was the fact that the instructor didn't give them clear instructions. So when supervisors don't provide clear feedback, employees have no idea whether their performance meets the expectations or not. So how can we fix that? I propose that workplaces introduce short, structured feedback check-ins between the supervisors and the team members. So these meetings don't need to be super long. We're talking about 5 to 10 minutes, meet every day, not every day, but at the beginning of the week, so they can be productive around what's gonna happen throughout the week. And I've made actually a slide. I condensed my presentation in a slide mostly. We're gonna talk about what is the point, things that you should see during the check-in meeting, and why is it beneficial, and the overall presentation above. So the structure would be something like what you'll be seeing in those meetings will be: what are the priorities for the week, questions for clarification, progress updates, and any concerns or challenges regarding you and maybe the team position. So the benefits from it are huge. I believe that would be really beneficial because it aligns the expectation between the employees and the team members. Also because it builds trust by showing that the supervisor are approachable. So you can approach these people and they will hear you and they're interested in what's going on and they want to hear about you. Also, it increases accountability because it shows that everyone is being tracked and everyone should be held accountable for what's going on in these meetings. So in my own experience, in dance, we do have a check-in system that we need to fill. It's like a survey that we fill every day in the dance team here at Iowa Western Community College. And it basically, it aligns what is going on with us to the coaches' expectations, kinda. We tell them how we are doing, if anything's going on with their bodies or with their mental health, so they can also understand and have that in their mind throughout the practice. So it's something that had helped us a lot to make sure that we're all aligned and with the same expectations as a team. So to summarize, unclear communication leads to wasted time, stress, and low productivity. But implementing short, structured, weekly check-in system helps align expectations and builds accountability and strengthens the teamwork. So let's commit to improving communication one short conversation at a time.